One of the biggest components of the Google Classroom is your classwork page. If you'll come up here right next to where it says Stream, you'll click on Classwork and you will see a plus button. This is where you will add your assignments or quizzes, any questions, materials, whatever. Now, the cool thing about Google Classroom is that you are able to organize by topic. You can name your topics anything you want. You can do it by subjects, by units. Someone suggested, now that we are home learning, maybe to make things easier on the children, to organize by the dates and weeks. And so I, for this example, have made 2 topics here. The topics are going to be larger than your assignments are. Now you can assign your assignments to different topics, and so if you do not assign it to a topic, it will just be up at the top without the topic. I will show you how to create an assignment. You click on the assignment button, you give it a title. I will say Reading Day 3. And directions are optional. However, if you are clear in what you want, it will probably help the children. Now, to add something that you already have on Google Drive, or maybe a link to a website, a file that you have your computer, or a YouTube video, this will be directly linked to your assignment. And so let's say I want them to watch a YouTube video on summarizing to help them remember what they are supposed to do before their assignment. You would click on the YouTube video that you want, and when you click share, it will give you a link. So you can search here for that video, you press add, and then they'll be directed to that video directly. Another thing you can do, like I said, is something straight from your drive. So I will select something from my drive and click the add button, and you will see that it comes up here as an attachment. Now, the biggest thing to remember here, if you are attaching something from Google where they can edit it, it's going to by default say that they can view it. Now, this is great if you just want them to see something, but if you want to have them write on it or type on it, this is not going to do them any good. You also don't want them editing the same exact file. They will be messing with your master copy, and then all of your students will be working on the same exact file. You won't know who did what work. So what you want to do is make a copy for each student. That is super important that you remember to make a copy for each student. And that way, when they open this assignment and click on this file, they will have their own copy, and they will be working on something that they turn into you that will only be their work. Now, another thing that you want to do is come over here on the left side, and you can differentiate or select it by that every single student will be looking at this assignment. For now, since we're at home, we're going to click ungraded, but if you did want this to be graded, you could have your points value there. You can select a due date here. And the topic, since I have created topics, I'm going to say that this will be under my topic of March the 30th. You can even select rubrics. Now, over here for assign, you can go ahead and click assign, and all students will have access to it right away. But you can also schedule things for later if you want to front load all of your work ahead of time, or you can save it as a draft. If you press assign, it will automatically put you back into the Classwork tab so that you can see all of your assignments. And you will notice that if you did assign a topic, it will be there in the very first thing under the topic. One cool thing, you can click and drag to wherever you want your assignments to be. You can also click and drag the entire topic to wherever you want the topics to be to reorder things. 2 other things here in the Classwork tab. If you click on Google Calendar, you will see if you assigned a due date to something, it will be on your Google Calendar, so you can easily see when you have assigned things and when their due dates are. And your class drive folder is what will house all of the things that you have listed here and attached for your class assignments. So that is the Classwork tab.